In this episode, we will focus on Saint Kateri Tekakwitha, the first Native American to be recognized as a saint by the Catholic Church. Her feast day is on July 14th. She was born in the year 1656 to a Catholic Algonquin mother and a Mohawk chief in a Mohawk village of what is now considered New York. When she was 4 years old, her family died of smallpox. She was the only survivor. However, she was affected by the disease, leaving her almost blind with a bad scar on her face. Tekakwitha was raised by her uncle, who was a chief of a Mohawk clan. At the age of 19, Kateri Tekakwitha converted to Catholicism, taking the vow of chastity and pledging to marry only Jesus Christ. On Easter Sunday, 1776, she was baptized into the Catholic faith and took the name Catherine after Saint Catherine of Siena. Because her beliefs were met with ridicule, 2 years after her baptism, she fled to St. Francis Xavier Mission, a Christian Mohawk village in Quebec, Canada. She often prayed for the conversion of her fellow Mohawks. She taught prayers to children, cared for the elderly and the sick. She often fasted and would taint her food in order to diminish its flavor. This was a sacrifice that she made in order to unite her suffering with Jesus. Only 5 years after her conversion to Catholicism, she became ill and died at the age of 24 on April 17, 1680. She is buried at St. Francis Xavier Mission, and her final words were, "Jesus and Mary, I love you." Witnesses report that within minutes of her death, the smallpox scars vanished from her face, which then left her radiant with beauty. Within 4 years, pilgrimages to the site of her tomb had begun, and healing miracles were attributed to her intercession. Kateri Tekakwitha stands as a shining example of steadfast faith amidst a culture of paganism. Pope John Paul II said, "My brothers and sisters, may you be inspired and encouraged by the life of Blessed Kateri. Look to her for an example of fidelity. See in her a model of purity and love. Turn to her in prayer for assistance. May God bless you as He blessed her. May God bless all the North American Indians of Canada and the United States." Kateri Tekakwitha was canonized by Pope Benedict XVI on October 21, 2012 in Rome. She became the first Native American to be raised to the glory of the altars. The relics of Saint Kateri Tekakwitha are located in the St. Francis Xavier Mission in Quebec, Canada. Today there are a number of shrines dedicated to Saint Kateri Tekakwitha, both in the United States and Canada, including the National Shrine at the site of her baptism in Fonda, New York, the Kateri Center at her burial site at the St. Francis Xavier Mission in Quebec, Canada, and the Shrine of Our Lady of Martyrs at her birthplace in Arisville, New York. Saint Kateri Tekakwitha, Lily of the Mohawks, pray for us.